Hey everybody, and welcome to another edition of Laneside Reviews. And on this edition, while all that glitters is gold, why don't you come with us while we slip on some silver and take a look at real bowler's tape. Alright guys, so welcome back. As always, I am the Beast, Rob Johnson, and as we said, we're going to be looking at real bowler's tape, or silver tape as you see it called a lot online. Now, for those of you who watch the show and know me, you know that I've been a loyal turbo tape user for, well, a long time. In fact, I don't think you'll see very many shots of me without at least my thumb taped up. The reason for that is I like to use a very tight thumb hole. I'll pack a lot of white tape in there, and it ends up tearing up my thumb very bad. And unfortunately, this was the situation that happened just a week out from the World Series this year. Now, luckily, I received a care package from one of our friends on Bowlers United, Rodney Miller, and it contained a new product that's, well, not really that new, called bowler's tape. Now this silver-backed tape, as you'll see, is different than the regular white tape that I've used all my life. And it has a couple of very interesting pieces to it that makes it so different. Now the first one is the actual material that it's made of. While regular tape is more like a surgical tape that you would see, or a hockey tape, the silver tape actually has a consistency to it. It's slightly, not thicker, but slightly stronger. It means it forms to your thumb hole a little bit better and doesn't take on the damages that you'll see in regular tape. Now myself, when I put white tape into a ball, it lasts for about 2 to 3 weeks when I'm practicing before I tear it up and it starts to fray. Well, silver tape that I got a week before the World Series made it through that week of practicing, the entire week of the World Series, which was 120 games, the week after that, and is still going and looks brand new. Now another feature that really sets it apart is the fact that it leaves no residue when you take it out of the ball. Now, I've heard this one before. Because I go through so much tape, I know that when you peel your tape out of it, you got to get in there and, smooth it out, get all the gunk out before you can put a new piece in. Otherwise, it starts to slide around. And the older the tape gets, well, same thing. It starts to slide around in that thumb hole. Well, not silver tape. Not only is silver tape really easy to put in and take out, because of that rigidity that it has, it can actually be reused. There were times during my World Series experience where I would take a piece of silver tape out, stick it to my bag, and then come back and put it back in later. There was no residue on my thumb when I threw the shot after I took it off, and it was actually able to stick and stay when I put it back in, which blows my mind. If you were to do that with regular floppy tape, regular white tape, you definitely know that you get that white residue left over, and once that stuff comes off, well, it's never going back in your ball. What most people don't realize is what real bowler's tape is doing to set themselves apart in the marketplace. How many companies do you know of that are willing to, well, put their product up against anybody else's? How many companies are willing to send out their product to regular bowlers so they can see hands-on and feel the difference in their product? Well, that's exactly what real bowler's tape is doing. They've sent silver tape all over the world to professionals like Connor Pickford and Ronnie Russell, and amateurs like Brittany Hamilton, and, well, even myself. They want people to understand that it's not a cheap gimmick, and it's not, well, a brand new product. It's a product that they've been making for many years that has proven quality to it. So when you've got a guy like me, who tears their hand up a lot, they can actually feel the difference. So at the end of the day, I'm not going to tell you, the viewer, that you need to make this change. To be honest with you, at Laneside Reviews, we've never told anybody to go out and that you had to buy this or not to buy that. It's not what we do. We're impartial. What I'm saying to you is the best thing that you can do is go to your pro shop and ask them if they have silver tape. And if they don't, see if they'll get it for you. Or go online and pick some up. Maybe you can win a sample pack. But what I am saying is give it a try. For myself personally, it made a world of difference. I went from having my thumb torn up all the time to having a smooth, comfortable fit that doesn't shift, doesn't leave residue, and doesn't hurt my hand. Don't forget to check them out online at the link we post below. And go to your pro shop. Ask them if they have it. The only thing we ask you to do is try. Alright guys, that about wraps it up for another show. If you like what you saw this episode and want to find out more, don't forget to follow us on Facebook at Laneside Reviews.
You can also follow us on Twitter at Laneside Reviews and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
And now you can find us online at lanesidereviews.com. So until next time guys, we'll see you Laneside.
This program sponsored by Turbo Driven to Bowl for all the Quad 2 inserts and switch grip interchangeable thumbs we use in all of our equipment. Dexter Bowling Shoes, the world's most advanced shoe, the SST-8. Bowlerama Berry, for all the lanes we bowl on. For birthday parties and corporate events, call now. Still searching for that perfect fit? With no residue and easy removal, Real Bowler's tape really is the Real Bowler's choice. And Plantronics, rig, stereo headset and mixer. For streaming, gaming, and more. Play more, pause less.